There's Liam discussing some strat with Jake Hoffman. Liam has won a golden dumpster with this robot on his birthday.
On his birthday, no less. I was there for that. There's always a little bit of like. Okay, I think there's a little bit of holiday magic there. I think it's your birthday. You're gonna do better. It just is that way sometimes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
All right, Buzzkill spun up, getting that first engagement. Just a little baby spinner on Taco Tuesday. But good thing they went with the hard shell. I feel like if it was a soft shell taco, Buzzkill would just go right into it.
Maybe in 3 pounds we might see a soft shell one day. There's the splash was off. We're starting to see some damage on the shell too. The side armor
getting crunched up.
The spinner's alive and kicking.
You know, I don't think that's an antenna anymore. I think it's like a stabilizing stick.
Yeah, I was looking at it as antenna from a biological perspective, but from a technological perspective, that's a self-righting and stabilization tool.
Taco Tuesday getting splayed out, getting chewed up. That shell on the left side is about halfway cut through.
Looks like Buzzkill is sort of running away, to borrow a video game term, kiting Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Trying to create distance and then turn around and get a hit with a little bite.
Is he able to gyro self-right with that thing? That's pretty cool. You see that a lot in like drum spinners and vertical spinners, but
not as much in horizontal.
I do know horizontals spin one direction much easier than they do the other, depending on which way the blade is rotating.
All right, the Taco Tuesday is staying tight on aggression, but difficult to do any damage from this point. Oh, getting him up on the lip.
Nice.
That's better call for an unstick.
All right, does Taco Tuesday know you can block Brett, and can it block Brett?
I'm not sure how efficient this shape would be at blocking Brett, but you gotta try, right? All right, there's the unstick. Okay, unstuck. You got 45 seconds. Your path to victory is to make him do the thing again.
That's all it takes, but not a lot of time left to do it.
Really tall ask. But you always got to play to your outs, you know?
The outer shell almost fully removed on Taco Tuesday. It is about to be a taco salad. Oh, it's a rice bowl of sorts.
Sorry, I gasped because I saw skirting on the lip and I was like, could we see Taco Tuesday get turned into a taco bowl and still clutch out a victory? I was still holding out.
Oh, I see receiver wires. 10 seconds left, but that is going to do it for Carter Hurd and Taco Tuesday.
Carter clapping on the camera. You can see him not on the stream view, but you know I can see him enjoying this loss as much as anybody else might. Smile on his face. You can't build a robot like Taco.
Banger after banger after banger.
After banger after banger, that's right.
Listen, this is going to be a little bit silly, okay? So that right there, this little yellow fella, that is Xupa Cabra.
Xupa Cabra. Okay. Rolls off the tongue.
Absolutely.
2, 1.
This is one of our
Fight,
team
robots,
warrior
fight.
robots. It is absolutely vicious, but they are going up against the man from Maryland, Buzzkill.
Buzzkill.
Yeah.
It's 4 Z's, and zzz is the sound you hear that weapon in there right now. Listen to it hum.
Yeah, Buzzkill is our number 3 seeded bot in this weight class.
Some bot tango going on early, both trying to pick their spot, but now Xupa Cabra over Buzzkill. There we go. We got a little bit of spark action, waiting for that big hit. Xupa Cabra with a little bit of drive issue missing that wheel. And there we go.
This is a type of fight that Xupa Cabra is used to playing with. In Brazil, you really get a lot of these undercutter spinners, and you get a whole lot of tight little vertical spinners like Xupa Cabra. But Liam King is an amazing driver. His figure eights are super tight, really small, and he gets really precise hits with this machine. I don't hear very much sound coming from in there right now. That's a tap out.
That is a tap out.
Wow. All right, we are in cage 4. We've got Buzzkill, Liam King, ready to roll.
5,
And they're going up against
4,
Zoomies.
3, 2,
12-pound action. That must be a cat
Robots
person that
fight.
named the Zoomies.
I love this shell. I think it's amazing. So lightweight and so deadly. But Liam has got a lot of experience and a fast drive. And it looks like one of the Zoomies has got weapon and one of the Zoomies has drive. But both need both.
Yeah, Buzzkill's going after the one that's mobile right now. Can't say I blame him. That's a solid strategy. Divide and conquer. We've seen it happen earlier today.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You need the drive and the weapon. That bot's driving. Oh, was driving. Spoke too soon. They are stuck there now. So since both half of Zoomies are not mobile anymore, that does mean a count-out's about to start unless one of them can start moving. Oh, there we go. We got some movement happening.
You said it and it didn't happen again.
All
spoke
right.
of it.
Weapon happening there.
Well, the Zoomies trying to get through this fight. We just hit 2 minutes. A lot has happened and also a little in the first minute of this fight. It's been all Buzzkill. Buzzkill, classic divide and conquer. And now looks like it has officially conquered as we wait.
Yeah, what a strange design on Zoomies. I really like this. All right, we've got some hive on hive action coming your way. So that's right, Maryland versus Maryland. We've got Liam King of Team Honeycracked with his horizontal undercutter death machine, Buzzkill. On the other side of the arena, mentors, if you will, it's Zoe Lambert, it's Matt Luther, also of Team Honeycracked and also Team Defective, Minun and Plussle, Multibot Madness. It's just a lot of big wheels. It's a lot of hub motors. It's gonna be scary on that side of the arena, spooky even for this Halloween season. Very excited for this action. I cannot wait to see it. There will be nothing but hits in this arena very soon. And to call all that action, we're gonna go to Dima Papazian and Ricky Willems in the play-by-play booth.
Thank you so much, Kyle. This is going to be a lot of fun. Minun and Plussle have been fun all day. Buzzkill, just as much so. And of course, as a Maryland hometown person, I can't be more excited to see my state represented so well in the premier arena here at NHRL. This should be a fun fight.
This will be a fun fight. These are two of my favorite Pokemon trainers in the flesh. And I can't fault you for having that Maryland pride, but this is my state. This is my hometown. I'm a Connecticut native. This is NHRL.
And frankly, I don't know if they'll make it through the fight.
We've seen those wedges, those like smaller skirt-style wedges come off of Minun and Plussle earlier. Let's see if it happens again.
1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Away we go. Ooh, there's an excellent bullying, but Minun has gone down already. It's just Plussle versus Buzzkill now. Plussle's gonna be real careful, gonna need to be real careful.
You hear that, Ricky? You hear that sound?
That is some hard. Look at the weapon is completely missing from Buzzkill. Been decapitated. This is completely Plussle's game now. And yet, impressive control being exerted by Buzzkill on on Plussle.
That doesn't get more impressive than that kind of control. Don't want to be inverted even when there's no weapon
Look
left.
at that weapon just dangling there, or laying there, not even dangling at this point.
First minute of the fight, Buzzkill gets decapitated upside down, and Plussle is the one that's KO'd?
I believe Minun is the blue. So blue, Minun is in fact KO.
I didn't play enough Gen 3 to remember which one's Minun and which one's Plussle. I'm a Gen 1er.
I'm 2 maybe.
Two maybe.
After that, it just gets to be too many. Right now, I think Buzzkill's saying there's too many Pokemon in the arena. One's too many for his taste.
Buzzkill saw the fanciful Pokemon theming and the Minun and Plussle suits and said, I'm going to kill your guys.
I've had enough of that.
I've had enough of this.
That's farce. Here we are. Interesting. We seem to have some drive trouble stacking up on Plussle.
Buzzkill maneuvering around great while inverted, but I wonder if it's going to count against them.
Don't know. I wouldn't think so. And frankly, it has a lot of other things going against it right now, like an entire missing weapon blade.
Yeah. Just trying to look at it from all angles because I got no idea how this fight's going to get judged.
Well, we have just under a minute left. Still a lot of time for things to happen. I am just so impressed by the fact that Buzzkill is able to bully Plussle around the arena despite having no weapon, no forks, and an upside-down plow. It's incredible.
No weapon, no ground game, but a big weight advantage.
That's true. A big old weight advantage. Because Minun and Plussle are a multi-bot, Buzzkill is going to weigh a lot more than either half of that robot it's facing. Oh, what a pin!
Pretty significant pin this close to the end of the fight. That's what you want to do, 10 seconds left.
Yeah, what a way to end this fight, even if that's all we see. Oh, and it's right side up again!
That's a great way to end.
I gotta say, this looks pretty good for Buzzkill. And let's go up to Richard. I bet he's got some news for us upstairs.
Oh boy, do I ever. I've got Liam of Buzzkill. Now, you had a great fight to get here, winning the Clash of Honeycracked, but now you face Xenomorph, who just dished some of the biggest damage, in fact, I think the worst damage that Promhead has ever taken. Your thoughts on the upcoming fight?
Yeah, I'm definitely pretty scared. This robot is massive. If you were to look at it, I would almost think it's a 30. It's huge. But I'm hoping my undercutter can get the edge and cut under, maybe take out some wheels as undercutters like to do. But yeah, I'm super stoked. I hope to make it past the semifinals this time, and it'll be the best I did this year, and hopefully I can make it all the way. So, yeah.
What's the strategy against a bot like that?
I don't know.
Figure it out later.
Yeah, well, I'm going to turn on the weapon, and I'm going to be a big undercutter. And I'm going to do what undercutters do best. So just going to see what happens and hope I can deal more hits than he can.
Turn on the weapon and let it fly. Solid strategy. Best of luck in the next one. Kyle, hey, back to you, bud.
Thanks.
All right, that's right. We just have one semifinal fight left to find out who will be competing for that 12-pound golden dumpster against David Small and son of Cram. And first up, from Ohio, it's David Dreyer, and it is Xenomorph. It's alien, it's vicious, it's massive. This huge robot only weighs 12 pounds, and he has been killing it with this giant weapon all day. And over on the other side of the arena, representing the Leatherbacks and Team Honeycrack, it's Liam King and Buzzkill. To call this action, we're gonna go to Dima and Ricky in the play-by-play booth.
Right into the play-by-play. We've got Xenomorph from David Dreyer, Willoughby, Ohio native with a vertical spinner, one of the nastiest in the 12-pound class. A 7-1 record so far, and again, that weapon is just massive. It's damaging, it spins up fast. Truly a formidable foe.
On the other hand, we have Buzzkill, piloted by Liam King out of California, Maryland. Another Marylander for you, Ricky. He's got a horizontal spinner, but a lot of the strength in this robot doesn't even necessarily lie in its weapon, even though the weapon is extremely strong. A lot of it relies in the defense of that big plow and the nimble drive and its ability to win the ground game. It is really good at maneuvering around its opponents, but Xenomorph is really, really big.
It's true. If you look at the front wedge shape of Buzzkill, that entire front of the robot, that entire front wedge fits neatly within the front of Xenomorph. It's completely encapsulated, a big bear hug. So the only question is going to be, does the weapon on the front of Xenomorph have the ability to get under the front of Buzzkill? If so, Buzzkill's going to go flying over and over again. If not,
Xenomorph might go flying over and over again.
Exactly.
And you said this is billeted steel on
5,
Buzzkill?
4, 3, 2.
a hardened steel on the front.
Fight, robots, fight.
Away we go.
Xenomorph eschews all that armor for getting in your face with the biggest weapon it can fit on the robot.
Oh, and this is excellent driving from Buzzkill. We've already proven in this match that Xenomorph can get under Buzzkill, but if Buzzkill's able to drive to either left or right, oh, look at that. That is a bad place to be.
It's exactly how Buzzkill drew it up. Used the maneuverability to get around them. Xenomorph sacrifices armor on the front side and back for a big weapon and having that size to bear hug you. But if it doesn't get to bear hug you and it gets knocked around like this is how Xenomorph can lose.
This is really impressive. Xenomorph's proven it can do what it needs to do, but only if it can drive like that. And now the weapon is starting to falter a little, and the drive on Xenomorph is starting to go down as they get kicked across the arena into the corner. Can they self-right before they get damaged even more by Buzzkill's powerful weapon?
The Undercutters gets to knock itself into an unspinning weapon, a vulnerable weapon. Let's see if that damage hurt the functionality.
They've called for an unstick. And smoke and fire is broken out. Buzzkill has dealt a deadly blow on its opponent. Xenomorph is ablaze, and this match will be going to Buzzkill momentarily.
Xenomorph is reminiscent of a Xenomorph dying by fire, perhaps. The fire extinguisher comes out.
Xenomorphs don't like flamethrowers, much less on the inside of their bodies.
They sure don't.
The count out, the perfunctory count out.
Crowd going nuts for this one.
Work. That driving was excellent. I mean, truly excellent.
Knockout.
That is just incredible.
That was some of the most beautiful driving I've ever seen. Not just today, just in all of robots. Even before, which is typically different than how weapons are normally attached to their weapon assembly. It's got that big sort of floppy banana shape. It's got TPU. Don't have to worry about hard parts getting bent, but you might have to worry about reassembling the bot over and over and over again with fresh printed cheap TPU parts. Like what Jaron just said, clearing debris is a pretty important part. You gotta use an air gun typically to blow the bot that you just chewed up. Its components, its dust, typically gets lodged in Mako. And it's really important to get that dust out of there so it doesn't get lodged in your sensitive electrical components, not in the ESC, not inside of the gearboxes of the motors themselves, or anything like that. But Julian and Jaron seem pretty confident that Mako didn't need too many repairs going into this. So let's see how fresh they really are.
All right. We've got one dumpster left to give out tonight. It's the most competitive 12-pound bracket in the entire world. And first up, it's David Small. It's the son of Cram! David Small looking unstoppable all day today, but he's going up against one of the best drivers in the game. That's right, it's Liam King. And it's Buzzkill. Liam King putting on a clinic with a weapon, without a weapon, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you got, he's gonna win it. To call this action, we're gonna go to our friends in the play-by-play booth. Ricky and Dima, let's go.
You're done tootin', we're gonna call this, Kyle, but first, the tail of the tape. Up first is son of Cram, David Small, bringing this incredible drum spinner all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, with a 17-12 record. This is one of the most experienced drivers and one of the most tuned and optimized machines in our tournament here today, with a legacy that predates most of the competitors in this building's robot careers. He's going to be going up against
Buzzkill by Liam King from California, Maryland. I get to steal another Marylander from you. An undercutter as opposed to a midcutter or overcutter, with a 35-17 record here at NHRL. Nearly double the wins that Son of Cram has. Son of Cram is a very experienced driver in Liam Small, but Liam King is a very proficient driver in his own right. So let's see if he can make Buzzkill's nimble drive work for him this time.
5,
Absolutely.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Away we go.
Buzzkill is getting...
Ooh, a big hit there from Buzzkill on Son of Cram.
First blood has been spilled. Instead of just the kill chance from the crowd that we've been getting today, we're getting the Buzzkill chance.
It's got a heck of a buzz right now. Someone's weapon is a little funky.
This is that maneuverability coming into play. He's running circles around him.
Literally.
Son of Cram flipping and spinning on his side like he has a tendency to do today. Hasn't really hurt him yet.
Dima,
Might hurt him
that's
today.
Buzzkill's weapon that's spinning. You can hear it.
Oh, I meant Son of Cram going on the side.
Oh,
but
I
yeah.
know, but I just got to point out, both of these weapons are making funny noises. You've got Buzzkill sounding like a weed whacker, and you've got Son of Cram shooting sparks here and there. I know it looks like both of these robots are together, but I think both of them are about one good hit away from exploding.
I would agree with you. These.
Speaking of exploding, the armor being torn off the side of Son of Cram.
This is how it starts, Ricky. This is that damage adding up. You're starting to lose pieces. It becomes easy to lose more pieces.
Beginning of the end. Big sparks flying there.
Buzzkill looking tough. Buzzkill looking unfazed. Son of Cram looking a little phased.
We've seen the weapon pop off of Buzzkill before. I wouldn't be surprised to see it again, but these blows it's dishing out are just punishing. Oh my God!
There it is, there it is. More pieces.
More pieces, and yet Son of Cram is still handily driving around the arena.
Those arm guards came off, the wheels were vulnerable, and they took some damage. They're off the robot now, but Son of Cram isn't giving up. Maneuvering as best as it can, using gyro to its advantage, trying to get its weapon into Buzzkill as best as it can.
If anything, the driving has only gotten more impressive from Son of Cram after that terrible turn of fate.
David just playing the game exactly how he's been playing it for the last 2 minutes. Drive a circle around him, hit him.
Oh, that is a dangerous place to be.
It's not where you want to be. Unstick called for. Go in for a hit. Gonna get unstuck anyway. Might as well be you that does it.
Just over 30 seconds remaining in this match.
It's not looking good for Son of Cram. I know anything can happen, but this is looking like it might be Buzzkill's dumpster. I don't want to call it too soon. Don't want to curse anybody.
The Son of Cram being ripped limb from limb. It's hard to see a way back in the last 13 seconds of this match.
Son of Cram, use the power of the Cool S. Make something happen as best as you can. Fight to the bitter end.
3, 2, 1. This match will be going to the judges. But boy, I don't think there's an ounce of mystery in this arena right now. A dominant performance from Liam King and Team Honeycracked. Talk about Maryland pride. I think they're going to be walking home with a fresh, new golden dumpster in just a couple of minutes.
Let's see if they can celebrate as hard as the Brazilians just did.
Let's not talk crazy, okay?
You're right. You're right. Boy, you're right. I am so What a fight to end on, too. Just a masterclass.
Let's jump right back into the replays. We can see how this all came together and how it all fell apart for Son of Cram. You can see the weapon, or rather the armor on the side package already being torn off. Another big hit, and there the wheels becoming loose, and then finally falling off entirely.
They just spun right off. There's nothing holding them in place anymore.
No, it was hopes and dreams holding it together, and someone let a little bit of that hope die tonight, along with Son of Cram's dreams of a November golden dumpster here at NHRL.
That's exactly what I said, Ricky. Once pieces start coming off, that might be the beginning of the end. If you can't match some damage or aggression on the other side, once something falters, the rest might start to falter too, if you keep getting hit.
Sometimes it's like a weak link in a long chain, and it just all falls apart. We didn't see that. Huge credit to David Small. Son of Cram kept kicking. It fought to the bitter end of that fight. It just was not enough to do appreciable damage on Buzzkill, and almost certainly not enough to cinch the win.
That was a beautiful fight to the bitter end indeed. Gladiatorial to lose pieces and keep moving on. But oh my goodness, Buzzkill, some of the best driving I've ever seen, period. I don't know.
Liam is locked in this event.
There's so many good drivers in the 12-pound weight class. Is Liam best of the best? He's certainly among them, for sure. At least in my opinion.
It's like walking into a pantheon and saying, who here is a god? Well, turns out a whole lot of people here are robotic experts, and they've earned those skills over months, years, sometimes decades of fighting. What is so impressive about Liam King, he's done it over a comparatively very short period of time.
These fights have been legendary, and when the fights are legendary, the people and the robots become legends too. And that's one of the beauties of the sport is, like you said, a pantheon. I think we might be about to crown a new god of the 12-pound division.
Any moment now, Sam can tell us if, in fact, that crown is going to descend from on high.
But we're still waiting on this judge's decision, and once it's on our screen, oh, I hear it's ready. All right, here it is, your 12-pound November champion here at NHRL, and it is Liam King and Buzzkill. You showed an incredible ability to adapt to your opponent throughout this tournament. What do you credit that to?
I don't know. I think I said the same thing last time, but just all my supportive friends. I couldn't have done it without all my friends from Team Defective, Team Honeycrack, and the Leatherbacks. You know, I couldn't have done it without any of them and all their support, helping me in the pits. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it to here after the fight against Minun and Plussle, so maybe they didn't help me as much as they could have, but, you know.
All right.
Crazy fight.
Crazy fight indeed, but there's just, one thing left to do, Liam, and that is to hold this dumpster high. There it is yours.